If you file for bankruptcy or BK during your divorce, things can get a little complicated. I usually suggest to clients to wait until the divorce is over. If you're going to file for bankruptcy, you might as well file once you know who's going to be responsible for what debt. Some people have it as a strategic negotiation tool. If they know that their credit score is so bad, that they have so much liability, so much debt, that they can use it to negotiate their final settlement proposal for finances as to who's going to take on the debt responsibilities. Sometimes, one person would want to take on more debt than the other because they already know they're going to be filing for bankruptcy. If you need to file for bankruptcy and you want to file it for or during your divorce, just know in the state of Illinois, your divorce will essentially be halted. It's usually called the stay. And during that stay, your divorce case is paused until the bankruptcy court makes an adjudication as to whether or not your bankruptcy is going to be approved, whether it's a Chapter 7, Chapter 11. This can get a little too complicated depending on the issues that are pending in your case. If you are filing for bankruptcy in the midst of divorce, knowing that a lot of the debt liabilities have not been allocated to you, knowing that you may have more debt assigned to you by the end of the case, the question is, why would you then file bankruptcy in the middle of the case? General rule is that you can't file bankruptcy, like a second bankruptcy, until after a period of time. So for instance, if you file a Chapter 7, you would have to wait approximately 8 years to file another bankruptcy. If you file a Chapter 7 that's later turned into a Chapter 13, you'd have to wait 4 years from the Chapter 7 filing. If you file a Chapter 13, that becomes a Chapter 7, you have to wait 6 years, and so forth. So again, it does not make sense, at least in my perspective, if someone is going down that route of filing for bankruptcy to file bankruptcy in the middle of your divorce case rather than waiting until the end of the divorce so you can claim any and all debt and liability that's assigned to you in your bankruptcy case.